Good morning. Good morning, Storytimers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. It is a lovely day in northern New Jersey. I'm coming to you live from Nutley, New Jersey, to be exact. It is kind of like a hazy, hot, and humid day. It looks like outside, but weather-wise, it's not raining right now, so that's great. And I'm so excited to be here. I missed everyone yesterday. Yesterday, I did not have story time. I had family time, which is so important. Family time is super important. And I was really excited because we did something very fun together. But let me first start by saying good morning. Hi, Ryan. How are you? So welcome, Storytimers. If it's the first time here for you, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Donna Vee. This is Storytime. We are live from 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Friday, unless otherwise notified like yesterday. And I have so many exciting things to tell you, and so much excitement for the morning. We wake up with so much gratitude every day because there's so much to be grateful for. Just the fact that you woke up is enough right there to be grateful for. And then we always talk about healthy habits and good manners. So let's get started by seeing what the letter of today is. Get it? Seeing. To play on words. Okay, so when we left on Friday, the letter was B. Right here. We have plenty of kids to say good morning to. Today's letter is C. C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. But C is for so many names, and I can't wait to see who's on the back of the letter C. So let's get that out and check it out and see who we are shouting out this morning on Storytime. Okay, so today's date is August 30th. We are just moments away from the end of the month of August. That is wild. We are also moments away from celebrating one of my favorite persons in the entire world whose name happens to begin with C and has a birthday tomorrow. So I'm just going to let the suspense build for that. But this is what the letter C looks like. This is the lowercase. This is the uppercase. Now, I always say that if you use your imagination, what happens when you put the little letter C, let's say we planted it, added water and sunlight, it would grow up to be the big letter C. Very similar, right? Just a larger version. And there's so many kids listed on the back of this. Here's the original list. And you know we like to shout everyone out whose names start with C. So if you have someone that you know is not on the list and you want me to shout them out and say good morning, please put it in the comments. And let us know where you're watching from. I get so excited when I see the numbers of viewers go up. And I'm like, ooh, I wonder where everyone's watching from. This is super duper exciting. Okay. Next, I will let you know why I wasn't here yesterday. So when I woke up yesterday morning, I had a little bit of a different day. We were celebrating my daughter's birthday, and one of her favorite things to do is yoga. She likes yoga, but she loves goat yoga. She actually loves goats. Like the sight of a goat can make her cry with joy, and it's the cutest thing ever. In fact, a few years ago for her birthday, when she was living in Roseland with her roommates, good morning, Frank Simon. How are you? We hope everything went well for you at the dentist on Friday. We sent you love and light and healing. I'll be going today. And so for an entire week straight for her birthday, I sent her goat items. And that's where Billy and Silly Goat came from, because I sent her so much stuff. And then when she moved back home and then moved out, I got to take my favorites, and Billy and Silly were definitely becoming members of our Storytime crew. So anyhow, it was a lot of fun. And yesterday was so much fun. Yesterday, we went to West Milford, New Jersey, to go see a bunch of fun goats. And I encourage everyone to go and check this out. As a matter of fact, I brought with me, wait, where did it go? The shirt that I bought. Look, it says Totes Goats. So that's the name of the group. That's the name of the LLC that ran this goat yoga. And it was amazing. So Totes Goats. But look at the back, how cute this is. We've got your back. How cute is this t-shirt? Okay? So if you are interested in goat yoga, you have to check out Totes Goat. I should put that in. Wait, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you something. These are the goats. Look at them. Can you see just how cute they are? Okay, I don't remember all of their names, but I do know this. One's name is Coconut. One's name is Micah. I think there's Raja, and Namaste. So I did remember them all, and I think it's amazing. And they're between 3 and 4 years old. Wait, let me just check out the site here. It's Totes Goats, New Jersey. Okay, so I'm going to add this, and I'm going to scroll it for you guys. So it's Totes Goats, and look at how cute they are. Oh, there is my selfie with a goat. It's so exciting. Totes Goats, New Jersey was such an amazing experience that if you have a need for a school event or a family event, they can totally help you out. But what I loved about it was we got to do yoga. Now, the woman's name, I'm trying to think if it was Eileen, was one of my favorite. Well, I've only been to a few yoga experiences in my life, but I will tell you this much, that she was amazing. Hey, good morning, Jim Tomlinson. C is for cute. Thank you. And 104 today. Wow, that is hot. You are C cooking. Goats. Oh, nah. Frank, they were amazing. Loving the goats, right, Daria? And oh my gosh, if you want to hear all about the story where I got to see my friend Daria, then that's going to be on Girls Gone Green, which is one of our sponsors, Wednesday night, because we were at the Jets-Eagles game, you guys, and it was pretty amazing. Oh, good morning, Joni. I see you're painting because today is a bank holiday. I just saw that when I was looking something up on Facebook before I got over here. So I want to just say that TotesGoatsNewJersey.com is where you go if you want to see more pictures about goats, events about goats. They're having a Halloween event on Sunday, the 30th of October, and they teamed up. Wait, let me see, where did it go? Wait a minute, where did it go? Oh, they teamed up with Athleta. Now, I don't know if you guys know who or what Athleta is, but it's an athletic company that makes athletic wear. They gave us our own brand new mask, okay, and a little bag of treats to get your sugar back up. And they were there yesterday and so sweet. Check out this new mask. I didn't even realize it till right now. Look what it says. Kindness. You guys, you know how I feel about it. Kindness is a gift anyone can afford. So basically what I'm saying is yesterday's experience was amazing, celebrating my daughter's birthday, and it was awesome. Let me just show you the goats one more time. TotesGoatsNewJersey.com. An amazing group of people. Athleta, awesome for supporting women and young girls, and really people in their athletic journey, anywhere in their athletic journey is what they were saying, which I totally think is awesome, since I don't even know if I've really planned my athletic journey yet. I might not even have a map to it, but I could tell you this for sure, that if I did, I'd definitely go get my athletic wear from Athleta. Just saying. All right. Now, so much to be grateful for. The fact that I was outdoors, the fact that I was with my family, and the fact that I got to touch little baby goats. They were so cute. And they were like not scary. I was a little nervous. I thought it might have been scary. Oh, look at that. Brian is the most amazing executive producer ever. So I'm going to bring the picture up. He's identified the goats for me. Micah is the black one. Coconut is the whitest in the back. I know that. Raja has the black around his eyes. And Namaste is the other one nearest the camera. That's amazing, Brian. I don't even know. I was looking all morning trying to figure out how I'd identify the goats. And the fact that you just did that, you're amazing. I really just have no words except for that. So thank you so much. That was so sweet of you to do that. Okay, now, who woke up and started with their healthy habits? I did. I woke up and I went over and brushed my teeth. Today I'm actually going to the dentist, so I'm a little excited and a little nervous at the same time, because going to the dentist can make you a little nervous, right? You never know what's going to happen. Even though I brush my teeth every day and I am a pretty regular flosser, I worry. I always do, because I want to make sure my teeth stay nice and sparkly. All right, and then what's another healthy habit that we practice? Do you know? drinking water. And look at this. Hello, namaste, totes goats. Oh, it's ba muste. Do you see that? Ba muste. Oh my gosh, I had to get it because of that. Yeah, really, seriously. I love merch, and I love cute merch, and I love smart merch. And that's funny stuff right there. Totes goats. So who's ready to drink some water with me? You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We drink 2. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was a little different. Not gonna lie, I wasn't prepared. I'm used to my other water bottle. And this one, I didn't want to spill it all over me. I was like, this is not my normal water bottle. So wherever you get your water, be grateful that you have drinking water because it's so good for you. And staying hydrated during any time of year is important. But when it's hot and hazy and humid out, you definitely want to stay hydrated. Something I learned yesterday, goats like water, but more than water, they love to eat hay. And they eat sweet hay because there's molasses on it. And did you know that goats have a 4-chamber stomach? So or 4 stomachs? I don't remember how that works. All I know is that they can eat hay all day long, and they're not really good at differentiating good and bad things to eat. Like they'll just eat anything. So I learned a lot about goats yesterday. It was pretty goatrific, actually. So we drank some water, we brushed our teeth, shower. That's always good. Getting yourself nice and fresh and clean. And then we get in our jams and come on over to story time. Something that we love to do during story time is practice reading. Yeah, because we practice through our alliterative sentences. And we know today's letter is C. So let's shout the kids out that are on the back of the letter C, making sure that there are no new names. I don't think so. So I'm going to say good morning, and then I just saw Frank Simon, his sentence just popped up. And again, it is more like a very large paragraph, but it's okay. Okay, so good morning, Cooper, Colin, Caitlin, Carmela. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Cece. Oh, you like that? C, and it's Cece. So it's like not the k sound, it's this sound. Sometimes C can sound like an S. Sometimes C can sound like a K, but really what C sounds like is itself. So there's Cooper, Colin, Caitlin, Carmela, Claire, Cece, and I'll take the Friday letter B. I'll do a double. So you can come up with the letter C. Frank said he missed Friday because he was at the dentist, but that's okay. I will be happy to do 2 different sentences. And then, of course, you know who I have to say. I have to speak about the 2 hearts that walk outside my body will be my daughters, Courtney and Carly. Carly and Courtney. In fact, Carly's birthday's tomorrow, so I'll wait to really chat, another C word, about her. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're my favorite peeps. They really are. Carly and Courtney and Carly. And they're amazing, and I love them. And you know what is happening right now? Courtney is helping Essex County, and she's helping as a case manager, and she's helping people that are learning to move beyond certain things that hold them back, as far as maybe at one time they were homeless, and she helps. And it's so great because I know coming up for me, I have to do another fundraiser. It's always around the fall. I try to do more than one a year, but with COVID, it's made it a little bit more of a C challenge. But this fall, I will tell you, I will be doing something else for a local food pantry like we did last year. Last year, we did it for the food pantry on the green. This year, I have to tell you, it's going to be Tony's Kitchen all the way. I knew that they did a lot of good work for a lot of people, but now that I have my daughter working for Essex County, I know more than I knew before, and I love them even more than I could possibly even know I could. So thank you to so many people that are out there volunteering to help others in any way, shape, or form, whether it's by donating food or whether it's by working at a food pantry or helping the homeless. It's like something that's just so near and dear to my heart. So I want to say thank you. So here you go. C, Cooper, Colin, Caitlin, Carmela, Cece, Claire, Carmela, Carly, and Courtney. All right. Now, let's check it out. Oh, a goat has 4 stomachs, the same number as sheep. Now, that is so interesting to me. But what I learned about that yesterday is because of that, they could just keep eating and eating and eating. And I also learned that goats love to climb on people's backs during goat yoga. It was pretty exciting. And they were gentle. They were like dogs, kind of. It was very interesting. And I just can't say enough positive things about goat yoga, totes goats. Okay, now, Frank Simon, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read your letter B alliterative sentence first. Alliteration is the repetition of sound or a letter in the beginning of a word throughout words connecting together to make a certain impact, kind of. It's kind of what it is. But here, this is what it is. This is also the moment where I like to practice reading and sight reading. I don't look. I let you look first because it's so important to let people know, especially people that are learning to read, that if they stumble and they fall, that you don't give up, that you continue to try to read. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel ashamed. I know that Frank Simon likes to trip me up. So I guarantee that there are words in this sentence that I might not know, but I'm about to try to conquer it. Are you ready? This is B, a throwback from Friday's show because Frank was at the dentist. Bulgarian Boris Broflovsky bakes blueberry blintzes before bringing bundles of birthday buns, but Boris bumbles biting bagels before baking balancing bells between baking breaks. Bulgarian Boris Broflovsky. I think I messed that up, sorry. All right, it's fine. Bulgarian Boris Broflovsky bakes blueberry blintzes before bringing bundles of birthday buns, but Boris bumbles biting bagels before baking balancing bells between baking breaks. Bulgarian Boris Broflovsky bakes blueberry blintzes before bringing bundles of birthday buns, but Boris bumbles biting bagels before baking balancing bells between baking breaks. I think I have to do it one more time. Bulgarian Boris Broflovsky bakes blueberry blintzes before bringing bundles of birthday buns, but Boris bumbles biting bagels before baking balancing bells between baking breaks. Okay, big Frank, brilliant win, brother. Oh, now you guys are brothers. Okay, B, brother. Or it's a wrestling term. Okay, brother, here we go. You know what? That's awesome, Frank. And I'm going to take my vitamins before the next alliterative sentence that I do. And I'm hoping that that's going to give me the strength and the knowledge and the know-how to perhaps maybe just, win. All right. Are you ready? Best buddies. More alliteration. I got to say, I got to hand it to you. That's pretty brilliant. All right. Now, are you ready for more healthy habits and good manners? So we started our day out with brushing our teeth, drinking water, saying namaste, and knowing that negativity has no place here at Storytime. But we continue with healthy habits and good manners with a little game that we like to say, it's vitamin time. The game is the guessing, and the guessing is fun. And if you guess the correct combination of vitamins, do you know what you've won? I just made such a rhyme right there. You win the opportunity to pick a page out of A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. It is one of our favorite books here, one of my favorite books, because we like to say that it's the nugget of truth that goes along in story time. It's the message in the fortune cookie of the story time. All right, this is how it goes. Pink and purple day, please. So someone comes up with a guess, they put it in the comments, and I shake it up. And this is when we discuss the fact that it's super duper important to take your vitamins, kids, but it's also super duper important to know how not to be rude. So we want to practice manners. How do we do that? Well, we don't chew with our mouth open. And we don't talk with our mouth full, unless you are a goat. And we've talked a lot about goats today because I'm so excited about my experience yesterday. But I will tell you this much. We are not goats. We go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. We don't walk and go to the bathroom. That was pretty eye-opening and mind-blowing yesterday. We don't chew with our mouth open. It's perfectly okay for them to do it. I don't even think they can chew with their mouth closed. I should have asked yesterday during the question and answers. But when I go back again, I know that that's going to be something I ask. Oh, good morning, Jerry Reesby. Great morning to you, Donna Vee. One pink and one purple. Frank Simon says, a purple and a yellow. Well, that's amazing, Frank, because you know what? He's right. There's one yellow in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I really don't know where it is. And I don't look because it's fun. It's a game. We all play along. And I know that whoever wins loves the idea that they get to pick the page. Whoever doesn't win loves the idea that they've won $1 billion from the universe. Okay? And I do believe in that. And then Joni Bailey comes in with one pink, one purple, please. Oh, you and Ryan are both saying the same from Antrim. Okay, we've got Jerry Reesby's with you. And then right now, Frank Simon, well, he's my unique friend today saying one purple and one yellow, please. Okay, so are you ready? You know that most vitamins have a childproof lock. So what do we say? We say, please may I have my vitamins, because that's the magic word that unlocks the vitamins. Then, for us here, we don't look. It's just so much fun that way. We figure out what vitamins. We know that 2 are the suggested dosage of vitamins, right? Your daily suggested allowance of vitamins. No, I think it's just how many you're supposed to take out of this bottle. Okay, now, I don't look. I find it fun to play the game too with you. I do. So, in my right hand, I've got some vitamin. In my left hand, I've got some more vitamin. Thank you. Thank you. Recommended. Correct. And yes, Jerry, please is such a magic word. Okay, are you ready to see what the winner is going to be or who the winner is going to be? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, there's a purple. It matches my hair. All right, so if you guessed purple, you're halfway to a win. And the next one is pink. What? You know what? I am really super excited that it's pink and purple because we, this month, have been working with Aesop's Fables, correct? And we have been leaving more room for words of wisdom from author Mike Dooley. So the fact that we've got 1, 2, 3 guesses for pink and purple mean that we are reading 3 pages. And Jerry already came out with his 54 out of the gate. Look at that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take our vitamins, chew, right? Remember, I just brushed my teeth. These always make me make funny sour faces. Frank, listen, I want to say something. You whooped me in the first alliterative sentence, okay? And I know that you are not a sore loser. You are such a winner. And you know that you can't win everything. Part of story time that I love is teaching grace and teaching the fact that we're not sore losers because you won hands down the letter B alliteration, right? So no one's slipping me money. It's the universe because maybe you are so focused on, and your energy is so focused on winning the alliterative sentence that your focus slipped when it came to the vitamins. Perhaps. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. Okay, are you ready? On the count of 3, let's take our vitamins together. Remember, kids, no chewing with your mouth open, no talking with your mouth full. It's such a good thing to do together. 1, 2, 3. Good idea, Jerry. Drink water, he says. This is my Bamas J Totes and Totes Goats water bottle. Normally I drink from, you should totally drink some more water. But in light of my recent trip and my recent goat yoga experience, I had to bring you my new water bottle that I just got yesterday. I love it. Red's one of my favorite colors too, by the way. All right, I drink to the count of 5. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to this water bottle. I just spilled it everywhere. All right, wait. I'm going to go slower. Seriously, this is so funny. I feel like this is a gag bottle, but it's not. This is what I'm used to, right? And I just keep thinking it's going to be the same. It's all right. Wet pajamas are fine. It's fine. I'm laughing. Okay, here we go. Joni Bailey said, number 53, please. Jerry Reesby said, number 54, please. And of course, Ryan said 78, please. So let's check it out. We'll start with 53, go to 54, and then go to 78. Sounds like a plan to me. Uh-oh, I got water on my book. That's okay. It'll dry. Once this book was a tree, and it got rained on all the time. So I think it can handle just a little bit of water. I mean, I wouldn't advise you to like soak any of your books. No. But a little bit of water is not like a tragedy. Okay, 53. Here we go. Unofficially, I'd say that the number one cause of loneliness is not a lack of friends, but a lack of keeping busy. And that 9 out of 10 times the solution to every crisis, challenge, or problem in relationships, careers, or otherwise is to get busy. 1 out of 10 times the solution will be to first get quiet and then get busy. And that makes total sense. Little is more impressive, inspirational, or fun than watching someone in the throes of action, driven by purpose, oblivious to all but their aim, and anyone, including you, can be that person on any day you choose. It's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy. So true. That's a great page, Joni. Going right to page 54. The busier you are, the faster time flies, the less you worry. The more friends you have, the farther you travel, the richer you become, the quicker you rebound, and the happier you feel. Plus, chances of being in the right place at the right time increase exponentially, one of my favorite words, not just for the improved odds, but the improved faith it demonstrates. You can only ever do what you can with what you have. From where you are, yet by design, it'll always be enough. Usually, the best way to find the yellow brick road of your life is to start out on the dusty dirt one and to let yourself become so preoccupied in making the best of it, having fun, and challenging yourself that you actually stop paying attention to the path. Until one day, not too long after you began, with a new best friend, feeling awesome, and a teeny bit taller, looking down at your path, you'll notice that it's 24 carats. That's amazing. Then you'll wonder for a long time, probably as you sip on an exotic fruit drink, on what day the transformation actually took place. What day did it take place? So that can be said for joy and for sadness. When did you become sad? When did you become happy? How can we become happier? And how can we leave sadness behind? And maybe just visit sad like an old friend once in a while. And it's maybe not an old friend. Maybe that wasn't the best way to. What I'm saying is stay away from sad. Maybe I should say sad was a friend that you had that used to cause a lot of trouble when you were a kid, but they were fun, but maybe cause sadness. Stay away from it, is what I'm saying. I don't know if that made any sense today, but it's fine. Okay, page 78. Let's check it out. Here we go. And then I'm just going to go right to 79. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I think that's so sweet. She said, hope all the story timers had a good weekend. For sure we did, because this story timer went and met some goats. Hello. That's right. Look at that selfie with a goat. That is exactly right. I think that would be, let me see if I went to what Ryan wrote to me. Let me see. He told me who they were. Okay, check it out. Micah is the black one. Coconut is the whitest. Raja has the black around his eyes, and Namaste is the one nearest the camera. It looks like Raja actually has a smile, like that's really big in that brown coloring. Do you see that? Okay, so that was pretty awesome. I had an amazing weekend. I totes my goats did, actually. Okay, now, are you ready? No matter how things may ever seem, friends are always near and love is always present. Nothing is ever lost, not time, for what seems to have passed lives on in the wisdom of future decisions. Not money, for what seems to have been spent was only invested. And not love, for what seems to have vanished has only moved so close you must look within your heart to find it. There's no harm, misstep, violation, or disaster that cannot be amended, balanced, corrected, or fixed, which I love. Sometimes when it seems your wings have suddenly and unexpectedly been clipped, maybe, just maybe, there's more to learn by staying where you are. Frank Simon, with the goats, were you kidding around? I was kidding around the entire time with the goats. We were actually practicing goat yoga. Okay. All right. Are you really ready for this? The next page, I have to. It's often from a sense of discontent, feelings of incompleteness, or even a twinge of true unhappiness that the seeds of great accomplishment and transformation are sown. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you have to understand the nuances of your role in bringing about painful events other than acknowledging you had a role. Nor does it mean that condoning past or present violations or that you shouldn't defend yourself, speak up, protest, be heard, press charges, file a suit, or warn others. Neither does it mean you're to blame or are at fault. That's a challenging one. Meaning that if you believe in manifestation, then you know that you're really responsible for drawing so many different things to you. That's a tough pill to swallow sometimes. Okay, now, we're moving on from the little yellow book. And let me see. I did know. Isn't that so cute? A baby goat is called a kid. And I did know that because when I was little, my nana used to get very upset. It's funny because you can call them a nana goat or a nanny goat. If people would say, hey, kids, she'd be like, they're not kids. They're not baby goats. They're children. And I actually never forgot that. I actually really like that. Okay. Now, did anybody even notice that we did not even practice the alphabet today? We didn't. We just blew right past the alphabet. Maybe we'll do it at the end. All right, let's go up and see Frank Simon's letter C alliterative sentence. And then we are going to go right into Lisa's letter C alliterative sentence. I'm not looking, and you know it, right? You guys are supposed to be looking first, and I'm really excited. Okay. Charlotte chemise crinkled, catching caught on the corner of the counter while cutting through the kitchen, trying to catch calls on the phone. Charlotte chemise crinkled, catching caught on the corner of the counter while cutting through the kitchen, trying to catch calls on the phone. Charlotte chemise crinkled, catching caught on the corner of the counter while cutting through the kitchen, trying to catch calls on the phone. Okay, I don't know if you're going to rule me out for the stumble, but if you do, that's understandable and fine. You let me know. Frank Simon is definitely twirling his mustache today. Not that he has one, but I'm sure he is because he knows. But it'll make him feel better about the lack of win with the vitamins. Okay? So, Frank Simon, good sentence. Charlotte chemise crinkle catching caught on the corner of the counter while cutting through the kitchen, trying to catch calls on the phone. Let's see what Lisa's is. A good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. A good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. A good cook could, you're really good. Cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. A good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just finished running around the block in my victory lap. I don't know, because this, which is the official word, says cracking but not cracked on wins. So I'm not really sure why such a quick victory lap, sir. But Lisa, you should be celebrating. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. Today's the letter C, and I will concede. Isn't that what you would say, right? I will just say this. I feel conquered, but I don't feel beat. I feel cool. And I love cookies. And I feel it was a conundrum. And that was a tongue twister. And I actually just feel very grateful that anyone and everyone is here with me today celebrating the letter C by providing for me some alliterative sentences. And honestly, give yourselves such a round of applause because I find that you are amazing. All of you are amazing. Frank Simon, Ryan, Joni, Lisa, Jerry, everyone that's here. Daria. I mean, all of you are just amazing because you just are. All right, are you ready? We need to at least recite the alphabet and practice for the little kids because there's 26 letters in the alphabet. And we know that if we practice every day, we'll get better at it. And that the kids need to know that letters then turn into words, turn into sentences, turn into paragraphs, turn into books. And promoting literacy is something I really, really, really love to do. A pause, not a stumble, officially. Fine. That's right. Celebrate good times with story time. Arms out, you guys. Let's do it. When we get to the letter M, which is the middle, we shout middle, and then we switch our exercise. I need to get my endorphins up for the rest of story time. What do you think? You want to join me? Let's do it. Ready? See the jumping jacks, please. For those that cannot exercise because of a disability or an injury, that is okay. Just exercise your mind. I'm so excited that you're here. What's up? Somebody coming in from Twitch. How are you? Awesome. The crowd collectively cheered, celebrating the letter C. I love that. That's staying up while we practice our alphabet. Ready, guys? Let's do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So proud of you. I'm so proud of you because you know. Yes. We are also responsibly wearing masks, and California starts with C. I'm happy that you're here. I hope that you're safe. I'm here every day, Sunday through Friday, 10 to 11. And if your lower back hurts looking at my exercises, I will tell you this much. Then just stretch a little bit. Like, I don't even know how you would stretch. All I know is be careful, be gentle with yourself, and you know what you can practice with us? The ASL alphabet. Yes, because this is what it looks like. I'm going to show you. Well, I went to goat yoga yesterday, and I stretched my back out that way. Hey! So let's see where we have our ASL alphabet. Are you ready? Who's ready to practice? Hands up. Let me just do like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q R S T U V W X Y. Draw it out. Z. I'm so proud of you. You know why I'm so proud of you? Because if you practice that home, okay? Listen, not just building knowledge. You're not just getting your endorphins up. You are not just building intelligence, you're building character. And like I always say, character is something that you can't order off Amazon. You can't supersize at a drive-through. You need to practice your own way of building your character. Like setting out an intention and following through, or practicing the ASL alphabet and exercising with the alphabet when no one's watching. I just think it's so important to teach kids from a young age. Character is so important, and it's something that will help you throughout the rest of your life. I don't think you throw your back out. You would love goat yoga. They're so amazing, those little baby goats. I mean, they're 3, 4 years old, and to me, that's still a kid. But now they're goats, and they're amazing. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about them in a minute, because we're going to send them love and light. This is the part where we get to experience what it's like to help each other from any distance in the entire world. Because together, we can definitely elevate the vibration of the global population, one kind word, one good deed at a time. So we're going to get out our social distancing buddy. This is Bartholomew. And today we're definitely getting out our goats, Billy and Silly Goats, because I want to just say thank you to everyone who made yesterday possible. And I want to encourage people to be kind to animals and get outside, practice or try some yoga. And if it's not for you, maybe some meditation, maybe some quiet time in nature. But it was just so amazing just to connect and be a part of it. And of course, to be a part of story time and to send each other love and light. So that's what we're going to do right now. Are you ready? We think of someone that we want to send love and light to. We place them in our heart, and then a little bit lower right here from our heart chakra, we send out a beam of white light, right? Now that energy that we send out is something that you could do anytime you want. You could send it out to someone you know. I'm going to send a beam of light all the way to California, okay, Carla? I do it every day because I have another friend, Jim, who lives there, and another friend, like so many different people. Mark Akita live there. I'm trying to think of how many other people I know in California that watch, but it doesn't matter because we can send love and light anywhere at any time you want. Walking down the street, seeing somebody look sad, send them love and light. You're just sitting in a restaurant, in a library, on a bus, see someone that looks really down in the dumps, send them love and light. Trust me, it's so good for them, but it's so good for you and your soul too. So, are you ready? I want to say thank you to everyone who was there yesterday. And I want to say thanks to Zach and to Nick for meeting us for dinner. All right, are you ready? From your head, your heart, and your whole being. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty amazing, you guys. You are excellent, excellent light workers, and I appreciate it because together, the fact that we all did that from wherever we are, we've covered a lot of territory. I picture the globe to be surrounded in white beams of light like it's an electric light show, or it's just this huge hug that the world could use right now. So I just want to say thank you. All right, the goats, come over here, and let's get ready to ground our feet, okay? And you're going to bring your hands all the way up like this. Take a deep breath in and say, I am. Now, we know that the world feeds us with plenty of junk food all the time. We don't say that here. So when you say I am and you follow it up, you don't say the things that maybe someone would say after you are or you're not. Now, good enough. You are. I don't even like to say the negativity, actually. I think you know where I'm coming from. So we're only going to practice positivity. You're going to bring your hands all the way up Take a deep breath in. I am grateful. I am mindful. I am kind. I am ready to read. Are you ready? It's so exciting. Today's letter is C. We are definitely going to check out what's going on over in Aesop's Fables. It's exciting. I'm also going to read a little bit about the goats because Aesop's Fables is, well, the book I have right here, it's alphabetized. And I know we're going along with the letter of the day, right? So we have to check out a B. But for fun, I've already located a G goat. I did. Okay, so let's find this one. Let's try this one. Bear and the Beehives, page 102. Let's see what's going on with that. Okay. Bear and the Beehives. A bear that had found his way into a garden where bees were kept began to turn over the hives and devour the honey. The bees settled in swarms about his head and stung his eyes and his nose so much that, maddened with pain, he scratched himself until he was just injured. I don't even understand. I don't really. Oh, it's C? Thank goodness. Because I don't even know. There's not even a little blurb after that one to describe what that is. But I really should start pre-reading these. That was very violent. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna have to try to see if there's like a children's version of this. There's gotta be like a kid's version. Okay, I'm nervous, but let's check it out. Oh, The Crow and the Pitcher. All right, let's check that one out on page 36. A crow perishing with thirst. He was dehydrated. Saw a pitcher and, hoping to find water, flew to it with great delight. When he reached it, he discovered, to his grief, that it contained so little water that he could not possibly get at it. He tried everything he could to reach the water, but all of his efforts were in vain. At last he collected as many stones as he could carry and dropped them one by one with his beak into the pitcher, until he brought the water within his reach and thus saved his life. Necessity is the mother of invention. Now that was a nice one. I mean, I don't know about you. I picture that water to be kind of dirty from the rocks, but I guess birds drink dirty water because they drink out of puddles. And that's what I'm talking about. We are so lucky to have clean and palatable drinking water, and now is a good time for a water break. And it's an even better time to remind myself that it's a different opening and I should be really careful. Ta-da! I did it. Pretty proud of myself right there. I didn't spill it all over me. Okay, now let's see. What should we do? Should we read another letter C fable, or should we go right into the goat story? I think the goat story. I really am excited about goats. Let's check this one out. Ooh, The Goat Herd and the Goats. Page 113. Let's hope that it's friendly. Okay, here we go. It was a stormy day and the snow was falling fast when a goat herd drove his goats, all white with snow, into a desert cave. I just said that out loud. It's a desert cave. But why is it not deserted? I think I have to get a new book by tomorrow. It was a stormy day, and the snow was falling fast. I could hear Ryan laughing when a goat herd drove his goats, and I could see Joni shaking her head, all white with snow, into a desert cave for shelter. It was deserted, okay? There he found what a herd of wild goats. There he found that a herd of wild goats, more numerous and larger than his own, had already taken possession. So, thinking to secure them all, he left his own goats to take care of themselves and threw the branches which he had brought up for them to the wild goats to browse on. But when the weather cleared up, he found his own goats had perished. There's so much perishing. They were really hungry. They passed out. While the wild goats were off and away to the hills and the woods, so the goat herd returned a laughing stock to his neighbors, having failed to gain the wild goats and having lost his own. They who neglect their old friends for the sake of new ones are rightly served if they lose both. Okay, that's deep stuff right there. All I know is that I'm glad I have you guys. You are my friends, my story timers. I love you so much. I think it's amazing that you're here with me today and each and every day. And I do have, let me see, do I have a book? Oh, look. This is what it looks like. Totes Goats, LLC. Mobile Goat Yoga and Petting Zoo. And they love the animals. There's no harm done to the animals. They are very, 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 very goat yoga classes are perfect for team building, parties with friends and family. You know, the friends that you keep because you pay attention to. That's exactly right. Let's read this one. See the Yak Yak by Charles Ginga, illustrated by Brian Lies. See the yak yak? See the steer steer? See the skate skate? Puns. See the badger badger and the hog hog? How interesting that there's so many meanings for words that are so close to being the same. Right? See the chicken chicken? Chickened out? He's a chicken. See the ram ram and see the buck buck? Oh boy. See the bear bear? Oh, see the bat bat and see the swallow swallow? Bat bat. Check that out for an outfielder. See the seal seal? He's sealing all his envelopes. See the bug bug? Look, he's teasing the other bug. He's sticking his tongue out. Not nice. See the slug slug? Oh, hitting's not nice either. See the flea flea? About to leave. He's like, I'm out of here. See the kid kid? Oh, he's teasing him. That's a goat. See the rain rain? See the flower flower? See the fish fish? Look at this. On the end of their fishing poles, they put the flowers and they're trying to catch the dragonfly. Hey. See the end? It's crumbling. Okay. You know what? I'm definitely going to have to check into some more child-friendly Aesop's fables because they can be a little dark. And I will tell you this. I like to keep our mornings light, bright, sunny, hopeful, joyful. And that's truth. And that is because you deserve to be woken up in a way where we can practice joy and kindness and wish each other namaste and gratitude. So that was definitely interesting. I love that we had the little yellow book to read from. I love that we had 3 alliterative sentences, a throwback B from Friday, 2 letter C's. Tomorrow will be the letter D, but it will be one of my favorite human beings' birthday. Carly D. DeMee. It's her birthday tomorrow. I can't believe I have a 25-year-old. How is that possible? Wow. All right, well, join tomorrow when I sing happy birthday to my D daughter. Perfect. Until then, don't forget, I'm so excited you're here. I love you. Sending hugs to each other. Thank you so much, Liliana and Melanie. Tonight, you can watch Open Minded Mystics at 8 p.m. It'll be me, Tracy, and Kim. I can't wait. And now, let's end with a hug. Put your right hand on your left shoulder, your left hand on your right, and give yourself a squeeze from me. Hug yourself so tight. Know that everything's going to be all right. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow, August 31st. Ready? I am happy. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I am filled with gratitude. I am love. I am totally content. I'm totally content. I hope you are too. Remember, kindness only. The world needs more kindness and light workers, and I know that each and every one of you are one of them. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.